Once upon a time, in a quaint suburban neighborhood, lived a woman named Emily. She was a beacon of kindness, her smile brightening even the cloudiest of days. But behind closed doors, Emily's life was a different story. It all began with love at first sight when Emily met James at a bustling cafe. Their romance blossomed quickly, leading to a dreamy wedding ceremony surrounded by friends and family, culminating in a lavish garden wedding. But as time passed, cracks began to show in their seemingly perfect marriage. James's charm soon revealed a darker side, a controlling, manipulative nature. His criticism cut deep, leaving Emily questioning her worth. She lived in constant fear of his temper, tiptoeing around his unpredictable moods. In a heart-wrenching twist, Emily discovers James's betrayal when she stumbles upon incriminating messages on his phone. The shock of his infidelity hits her like a tidal wave, shattering the illusion of trust she had clung to. As she scrolls through the damning evidence, each revelation feels like a knife to her heart, leaving her reeling with disbelief and anguish. It's a moment of devastating clarity, the realization that the man she loved had been harboring secrets and betraying her trust behind her back. With trembling hands and tears streaming down her face, Emily grapples with the painful truth, knowing that her world will never be the same again. As time's passed, Emily's world is turned upside down when she discovers that she's pregnant with James's baby. Instead of the joyous anticipation she'd imagined, fear grips her heart like a vice. She knows deep down that bringing a child into their tumultuous relationship would only compound the dangers she faces. With a heavy heart, Emily wrestles with the daunting prospect of motherhood in such unstable circumstances. The thought of subjecting her unborn child to the chaos and toxicity of her life with James fills her with dread, leaving her torn between her maternal instincts and the harsh reality of her situation. Despite the facade of perfection they presented to the world, Emily's life was a series of harrowing scenes. She'd find herself locked in heated arguments with James, her pleas for understanding falling on deaf ears. At times, she felt like a prisoner in her own home, the walls closing in around her. With trembling hands and tears streaming down her face, Emily makes the agonizing decision to drink a harmful substance, desperate to rid herself of the baby growing within her. But Emily refused to let James define her. With a fierce determination burning within her, she quietly plotted her escape. She devoured books and articles, seeking guidance on how to break free from the toxic grip of her marriage. One fateful day, Emily made the gut-wrenching decision to leave. With trembling hands, she packed her bags, stealing glances over her shoulder as she slipped out the door. It was a moment of sheer bravery, fueled by the desire to reclaim her life and protect what little of herself remained. Supported by a tight-knit circle